Look at us.
Look at us.
Wow.
At us.
I
Look
feel
at
like
us.
you need
What
to
are
go
you
that
doing?
way.
Why are you?
You go that way.
No,
I'm
look
going to
at-
go. No, because
People want me to be centered. They don't give a shit
but
about
look,
you.
Pappy is off-centered, and it's going to bother me the entire
Well,
day.
I've got a freaking table leg right here by my leg. So
Can anybody hear us out
My
there? We're
leg is
trying
touching the
something
leg.
different. Now I feel like we're too close.
yeah, because you scooted.
Because Pappy is off-centered.
I'm sorry that he's like this. Okay.
Can somebody
Sorry
hear
for
us?
him.
Give us a thumbs up if everybody can hear us. We're trying a new audio.
Everybody's just trying to win the whiskey. They don't even
Drop back
care.
at 10-4.
10-4. Okay. All right. I like it.
10-4, good buddy.
So it is Friday, October
Friday.
18th.
Yay.
Friday. And we're already on the downhill part of the day.
Yep.
Once noon hits, go ahead and just shut the computer down.
I mean, you might
We
as
know
well.
you ain't doing shit the rest
Nope.
of the day.
Nope.
So you're welcome. We're here to launch your
Yep.
Friday afternoon for you with us.
And as
For you.
always, presented by member number one, Michael Dunn from
Michael
Budget
Dunn.
Lines. Thank you, sir.
Well done, sir.
We've got the bear on cam. Bear
Look
cam.
at him, bear cam.
Bear cam.
No,
Test your mic.
Nobody
Hey,
puts
everybody.
bear in a corner.
Test your mic.
Can everybody hear me?
Oh,
Can
I
you
think
hear me
so.
okay?
I think we've got cam.
Okay.
Nice.
Here we go.
All right. Stack making an early entrance into the comments with a middle finger emoji.
Oh, wow. I meant thumbs up.
Oh, yeah. Uh huh.
Sounds
Which finger do you
Yeah.
use?
Freudian slip, maybe.
Yeah. Sounds like it.
Stack just dropping the F.
Hashtag Elijah. Everybody's already picked up on it. They already know.
Apparently.
I'm not sure. Oh, because it's scrolling across the bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
But
I have it scrolling. What are we
This
giving
is-
away today?
from a private collection, this is Elijah Craig's single barrel, private barrel twin liquors pick, and it is barrel proof.
Well, hot damn.
So this is an excellent
Damn.
bottle today. 129 proof, by the way. So
Need to- yeah.
a little spicy on the palate. Okay.
I should have texted BJ and Kyle.
I'm sorry.
Texted BJ and Kyle
Oh,
because they're high proof guys. Yeah,
Gotcha.
not what you would normally associate with.
I was
you know.
thinking about
that
Kyle on
acronym.
being a high proof guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, they are, and so I'm sure they would like this bottle. But I think they've learned to tune in at the very end.
Yeah. We've trained some people.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe we should just give things away at the beginning and the end.
And just like periodically, like have a little something, like give
Yeah.
a T-shirt away
Yeah.
somewhere. I
Mm.
mean, not a bad idea.
Have
Yeah,
to be
to
live to
sponsor
claim.
though.
Definitely need another sponsor.
What was that, Bear?
You have to be live to claim it. Like you can't
Oh.
See,
do it
that's what I'm
later.
thinking.
Yeah,
You have
so-
to tune in.
Right.
Absolutely have to
Good
tune
call.
in. Man, it feels like Friday took forever to get here
Yeah.
this week for me, but it's partially because we played golf 2 out of the previous 4 days.
Dude, it was a hell of a golf week.
It was a great golf week. We kicked off Monday
Yep.
with the Keela Cares Golf Tournament benefiting McLean Children's. Incredible cause.
Dude,
Such a fun tournament.
yeah, they raised a ton of money.
Yep.
Enough to buy a whole new entire ambulance for McLean Children's, which is awesome. So congrats to the Keelas. Another successful year in the books. And we got introduced to the after party.
Oh boy, did we. And normally I would never say, hey, don't go anywhere but Commonwealth.
Right?
But I think in our upbringing, we appreciate a good dive bar.
Yeah.
And the Monkey Barrel is a place that, number one, I never would have pictured the Keelas going.
I cannot wait to start
Yeah.
seeing the comments. Cannot wait.
And then
It
number,
is the Monkey Barrel.
It is Monkey
Yes.
Barrel. I've never, number one, picture the Keelas going there or wanting to go there on their own volition. Number two, I just love a good dive bar.
Yeah.
And I had never been there. And so we get to the end. They had this little horse race for the top 3 teams, played 18 over and over, finally selected a winner.
Yeah.
And then we sat and smoked cigars for, I don't know, an hour or so.
Yeah.
And then we're coerced into going to the monkey
Yeah.
or the barrel.
Or whatever you want to
Barrel.
call it.
Monkey
The
barrel.
Monkey Barrel.
Yeah.
The
And
barrel, the monkey, the barrel of
I'll
monkeys.
tell you what, I had a
It'll
day.
always be Reds, Chris says. Used to
Oh.
be Reds.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Chris must know the place.
Oh, I'm confident Chris knows the place.
Well, and Rebecca said Reds too. So
Yeah,
apparently it was the artist formerly known as Reds.
The artist formerly known as
Yeah.
Reds. I like it.
But damn, we had a good time.
Dude,
We
it was
played
great.
pool. We ran the table a couple of games.
Yeah, heck yeah.
And got our asses kicked mainly because we were tired.
Yeah. And, we may have had a few beverages throughout the day
Maybe
and cigars.
maybe a couple.
and more there.
If you love to golf, watch for the Lake Belton High School Gold Tournament. I'm assuming that Tammy meant golf tournament.
The Gold Golf Tournament.
Of course, it's if
Yeah,
it's a gold tournament, I'm in.
yeah,
We get to win gold,
totally.
and that's your
Do
genealogy,
you have
bro.
to
The
bring
leprechauns.
gold? Do you have to play with gold?
Man, I would rather play with house money than
Yeah.
my own.
Yeah, Agreed.
Everybody loves a good dive bar.
yeah.
And let's dive right into this. Why are dive bars so cool?
It's got for me. It's got to be the right kind of dive bar because you walk in some and you're like, nope. You instantly know this
Yeah.
is not going to go well. But Monkey Barrel was not one of those. When I walked into Monkey Barrel, I'm like, this is what I want my dive bar to be. The artist formerly known as Reds. Sorry.
Correct. Sorry.
This is what I want my dive bar to be. It was clean, which is like a huge plus for me. I love clean bars.
Yep.
And they had all sorts of beer options. And it was cash only, which is awesome as
They
well.
had an ATM in the corner.
Had an ATM in the corner. So great business decision for them as well. So yeah, I liked it. I liked it a lot. It is the atmosphere though. It
Yeah.
needs to be like, and some people are going to say like, oh, it needs to be dirty. The dirtier, the better. No, I disagree. You can have a cool dive bar and it be clean, and it's way more desirable to hang out there.
And it's obviously in that day in particular, there's kind of like all of the organizers of the tournaments. Obviously, the Keelas were in full force because they have like 58 people in their immediate
Yeah.
family. But I think to me, you can't build a new dive bar. Like,
Right.
a dive bar has to be one of those things, and that would be fun to write the rules of a great dive bar.
Yeah.
It's had to have been in existence for a long time because dive bars are divey because usually only locals know it.
Yeah.
And kind of go in there regularly.
Yeah.
But I think that there has to be some age, a little patina,
Oh, for sure.
a little
For
rust
sure.
on some of the things.
Yeah.
Monkey Barrel had a little jukebox, which I loved.
Yeah. That was cool.
Put $5 down and picked 20 songs.
Yeah.
It was great. You're welcome for Don't Stop
Yeah,
Believing
that
over
was
and over.
that was the old
Yeah.
school playlist. You had
It
the
was.
old school aux.
That's right.
On Monday.
Yep.
The artist formerly known as Reds.
Correct. Kristen is saying the Poodle Dog Lounge on Burnett Road back in the day.
Yeah.
Poodle Dog Lounge. I think in a great dive bar there has to be some form of neon.
Oh, 100%. Yes.
And what comes?
Agreed.
See, nowadays everybody just does the LEDs. It's more energy efficient. It doesn't buzz.
Blah,
But
blah, blah.
yes, but a dive bar needs a buzzing neon,
You need
right?
the neon lights. There's a bunch of country songs written about the neon
Yep.
lights. You gotta
A
have
bunch of songs.
Yeah.
Some worn out furniture. I think Kevin's right on the money there, but clean. And I
Yeah.
think that's what was probably the biggest surprise, and not to bash Monkey Barrel or
Yeah.
formerly Reds. It was cleaner than I ever expected it to
Yep.
be.
Agreed. Yeah. It was great. It was a good time. And it was full like immediately because, like you said, there were a million kilos in there. But
Yep.
it was super fun. So thank you for the invite. Hope we get invited again next
Yeah.
year. Great tournament. Great cause. Good day.
Tokyo Store has to be the ultimate dive bar. Where is that, Chris? Put that in there.
Tokyo store. He also said almost every VFW could be considered a dive bar.
That's a good call.
The Veterans
That's
of
good.
Foreign Wars.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a great idea. The Chili Parlor Bar in Austin, Texas, that's right on campus in front of the Capitol, right, Kev?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. That Chet, the day tripper, did an episode where he took, I think the AG maybe, over
Okay.
there to the Chili Parlor Bar. I
Right.
have never been there, but when you walked in, it just looked awesome.
Yeah, it's been there since the '60s. Willie and all kinds of folks hung out. Guy Clark has it in a lyric in the Devlin Blues. Like if you play that song. Anyway,
Oh, man.
that's
Nice.
Sky Clark at a dive bar. Are you kidding me? Threaten me? Tokyo, Texas, just west of West Texas. That's a lot to process right there.
Yeah.
Tony, they have to have a local feel, a little seasoning, seedy yet attractive to the locals.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think that's why I love like the old school dance halls. Like you go to the Broken Spoke, it's got the ceiling that's barely taller than you are.
Yeah.
You look at Green Hall, been there forever.
Yeah.
A lot of the old school barbecue joints are
Mhm.
kind of that way.
Yeah.
Where you smell the history of those places. The thing I think that as much as I love to smoke cigars, I'm not a big fan of cigarettes. And I think that's what can kind of turn me a little bit off. But typically a dive bar smells a little bit like cigarettes too. The old office lounge in Georgetown just went up in flames 2 days ago.
Oh,
Wow. I thought that was a cover for like drug trafficking.
is that on the west side of 35?
Yep.
Dude,
Yep.
we passed by coming back from Austin that morning or that mid morning, and it was
Wow.
fully engulfed, thick, giant black plume of smoke continuously
Wow.
for a long time. So it like really went up.
Wow. You gone. Bye. Hope you had insurance. Copeland Dance Hall. Yep. Spider Nuts. Another great dance hall. And I think dance halls and dive bars go so well together.
Yeah.
I think we need a drink called dance hall and dive bar. What do you go? What
It's
did
like
you
one of those you have to like pour one into
Yeah.
the other, or do a shot, and then have a follow or
exactly?
something.
You gotta have a little chaser.
Yeah.
So what's your go-to drink? In this place, it was beer only.
Yeah.
Apparently you could bring your own liquor. I don't know if that's the
Yeah.
truth, but I think you can.
Okay.
But what's your go-to beverage in a dive bar?
It's hard to get away from Coors Light or Banquet. Those two almost always treat you well.
Yep.
Banquet, a little heavier. We'd been out in the sun all day, so I think we did Coors Light that time. But Mick Ultra also,
Ultras.
nice little light.
God, threaten me with a PBR
Drink
or a
100
Lone
of them.
Star.
Oh, okay.
Both of which we carry.
Yep.
Here at Commonwealth.
Do love both those.
You're welcome. Yeah, I knew that was coming. Danny with his Lone Star, always.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I got a
Before
Lone Star pick from last Friday.
What's that?
I got a Lone Star pick from last
Oh,
Friday.
you did,
Yeah,
and which was a great one at the All Hat No Cadillac
Yes.
concert.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, can we talk about how great those
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
were?
yeah. So
Speaking
that'll
of dance halls,
That'll be the
dive
next
bars,
topic. The next topic.
I mean, damn,
Yeah.
that was a good time. Well, so Monday golf tournament.
Yeah.
Yesterday golf tournament with the Central Texas
Bell
Bar?
County Bar Association. So all the attorneys and judges who didn't have to work yesterday went out to, where did we go? Stone Tree, and played. Great afternoon, great weather. We had a great time. Lots of drinks and cigars were had. We actually
Lots.
played really well too, so it makes it more fun when you shoot 58 and have a birdie
Legit.
putt on every single hole.
Legit
Yeah.
58.
Yeah, that's way better than we played
Yeah.
on Monday.
Oh boy, was it.
Yeah.
And we played with Tiny.
Yeah,
He, pretty much carries the team. Great,
it takes
great
a lot of
scramble
steps.
companion there.
Yeah.
It takes him twice as long to walk everywhere
Yeah.
because of his legs.
Short legs.
But damn good time.
Yeah.
And then might have gone a little hard because
Just
not
a touch.
just a little bit.
Yeah,
And it was more just not all alcohol at one little period in the day.
yeah,
It was over the course of the day.
yeah.
Because we got our fire pits and propane installed here last night.
Yes, we did.
So we had to test.
Well, yeah, we got to make sure it's safe for everybody, and make sure it fits the vibe.
Yep.
And boy, howdy, does it fit the vibe?
Yep.
It
Stan
was
Briggs,
awesome.
Dry Bean Saloon. It's the shot bar next to Dixie Chicken. Oh, that's why you keep moving my
Yeah.
mic so you can see the comments.
Can't see the comments.
That's my bad. What are we drinking today, Stank? Blackberry Topo for me.
Coke Zero in a Collins glass for me.
Yep. So just imagine it to be liquor.
Yeah.
But we had to have something both to hydrate and to drink because it's not called Watch Us Talk.
No.
Nobody wants to do
No.
that.
No.
So we're giving away the bottle of Elijah Craig, single barrel. It's a Twin Liquors private barrel, selected 129 proof, graciously provided by our friend Michael Dunn. One and done with Budget Wines. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Appreciate you wanting to.
Another big thing, shaking my head. Yep, Tiny saved the day.
Yeah.
Okay.
First time ever.
It is the first time ever.
Who said that?
It's Steph.
Steph.
And isn't she working right now?
Well,
No.
she should be.
Is she taking a dump and watching this on the phone?
Probably.
I feel like that's what's happening.
Probably. Hey, employees must wash their hands before returning to work, Steph.
Yep.
Let's make sure we take care of that.
Yep. I agree 1,000,000%. And by the way, Kevin, we did not have any mulligans for purchase.
No, none.
No.
Zero.
But another big thing happened this week, Josh.
Okay.
I think we've been waiting for so long for it to happen.
Yeah.
It got below 100 degrees this week.
Mm-hmm.
The onset of what we believe is fall.
Yep.
High of 72 Wednesday,
Yep.
48. It was crispy Thursday
Dude.
morning getting out there.
Loved it.
Didn't immediately start sweating when you're
Right.
outside. So here's one of my questions. What is your favorite outside cold weather activity? So what do you look forward to when the weather changes to do?
Bow hunting.
Ooh,
Love to bow hunt.
hunting in general.
Dude, when you're outside and it's crisp and like cool, animals are moving, dude,
Yep.
it is hard to beat a day in the woods.
It,
Love it.
and it's one of those things where you have to bundle up typically too,
Yeah.
especially as it gets
Yep.
a little colder and colder and the deer
Mhm.
start moving. That's one of my favorite things. One of my favorite things is what we did last night. You can put a jacket on and sit around a fire.
Yes.
Like,
Outside fireplaces or just bonfires, burn piles,
Yes.
whatever. Those are awesome. Which I love cutting firewood too.
oh man.
One of my favorite all
Is
time
there,
activities.
is there anything that's more therapeutic?
Dude, it's so much fun.
Cutting,
Especially when you have a
firewood.
splitter. So it's just like, it's just kind of mindless.
Yeah.
But you're creating these beautiful stacks of wood that you're going to then use to create great memories around the campfire. It's awesome.
Yeah, drinking at a bonfire. Damn it, Stank. Bomb fire?
Yeah.
Not a bomb fire, a bon fire. Good grief. I think Stank's already hitting the sauce too. Can we get some? That's pretty good. Yeah, we'll have little fans that's just Josh's head.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, and cedar, the smell of cedar when you're throwing it on, which leads to another question. Is it just a dude's infatuation of fire? Like, does every guy come into this world and is like, wow, this fire thing is awesome?
That's a great point.
Like, when was your first fire?
Ooh, early.
Right? That you
Very
remember.
early. Yeah, Pam Taylor would tell you that one time her and Tom Taylor were babysitting me at our
Wait,
house in
Pam
Morgan's
Taylor, my
Point.
wedding planner?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Shout out.
They were
Pam.
babysitting us. I was in like the third grade, maybe second grade, and I wanted to see if the toilet paper would burn. And so I was in the bathroom and I lit the toilet paper roll on fire, and it was fully engulfed very quickly in a log cabin. It escalated quickly, but thanks to my
I've
creativity
never heard this.
and quick response time, we were able to save the house. Toilet paper roll was a no-go.
Wow.
It didn't make it. It did not survive. the
Almost
incident.
burned down the shed.
Oh my God.
Chris almost
with
burned down the shed.
Fireworks.
Nice.
None of that surprises me.
No.
None of that surprises me.
Mhm.
Kev, when were you introduced to fire?
I grew up in the city, so not until probably college, really. Like as far as having like
Fires outside, that kind
like
of thing?
outside stuff. Like so, yeah. It wasn't until college. Oddly enough, I went to college in Flint, Michigan. So like it was. It wasn't until we went north that we saw.
More about the water in Flint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that explains a lot. In fact, I drank Flint water in the '90s. So yeah.
I'll tell you what, and it's a similar story to your toilet paper roll.
Yeah.
It's no secret for those on the pod that I'm a trailer park kid.
Yep.
Okay. So long before cell phones and social media, you had to go outside and find a stick that looked like a gun,
Yep.
right? Make a slingshot, go fishing, shoot feral cats
Yeah.
with a BB gun, allegedly. But we lived in a trailer park, and when it got cold outside, we actually had a gas stove.
Yeah.
I'll never forget it because it was avocado green, okay, or
Okay.
baby doodoo green, probably more likely.
Yeah.
And my stepbrother and I would have Lysol races.
Yeah.
So what we do, we paint a stripe down from the gas burner.
Yeah.
Paint a stripe with Lysol all the way down the front of the stove.
Yeah.
Right. And then so we each turned on 3, 2, 1, turned on our burner, and the first one that the flame reached the floor won.
Yep.
So I think that was my introduction to starting my own fires. Nothing could go wrong there. But I think then you get into maybe that stage of life, like Kev's talking about, that college age, your late teens or even into high school, your senior year, like everything we did, my buddies, kind of the group that I ran with in Georgetown, out the door 94, shout out. Everything was centered around, hey, let's go to the pasture, one of my friends owned, so it wasn't trespassing. Let's just have a bonfire, right? Get some wood, a couple of pallets maybe, just stack them all together and sit in the tailgate of trucks,
dude,
with the bonfire, right?
Spent many a night doing just that.
And now, like, it's still so therapeutic.
Yep.
And for me, like in our last two houses, the one before we moved to Belton, and then this current one we live in Belton, we have a wood burning fireplace.
Yeah.
And I don't think I ever want to go back. I think it's part of just lighting shit on fire.
Yep.
Right. And then,
Yeah.
okay, now I'm teaching my boys how to build a fire in there. So definitely cold weather activity, hunting,
Love it.
sitting around a fire.
Yep.
We've gone fishing when it's super cold.
We have, and it's doable,
It's doable,
but
not my favorite. Not my favorite time to go fishing. What's your favorite thing to eat when it's cold?
ooh, that's when you get into like the comfort food stage, right?
Yep.
You're getting your hearty soups, right? You're getting your like casseroles, and that may be a dad answer, but you know what? I am a dad, and I like casseroles, so
Oh, chili's already in. By the way, Chris Cornish, if you want to get a
what
visit,
was that from the audience?
I think you do not like casseroles.
Oh, my wife is trying to call me out right now.
wow, I guess we
freaking
do
love
need sister
casseroles.
cam.
Yeah.
Chris says if you want to get a visit from Morgan's Point Fire Department, just light the side of the cliff on fire by the lake. Don't ask me how I know this.
I feel like there's a story there we need to hear.
Wish
next
I was
time we
there.
go to.
Hey, Jeff Libby with a great shout out here.
Oh, where's Jeff? Oh, no, I have a big problem here.
No,
I have a
no,
big
sir.
problem.
No, you
This
do
is
not.
the most overrated comfort food of all time.
Oh my
the
God.
most over.
You have not had a good bowl then.
Yeah.
It is like amazing if it's done right.
Chicken and dumplings.
Chicken and dumplings.
Chicken and dumplings. I will die on this hill.
Because you don't like dumplings. Because you're an uncultured trailer
Let me
park
tell.
kid.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're right. And so
You eat biscuits though?
this is how we made it. My mom boiled biscuits
Okay.
and
well,
threw it in chicken soup.
that was her fault.
And then it's just like you're eating someone else's loogie. And it was a texture thing.
How do you know what that
Don't
tastes
ask
like?
don't ask questions you really don't want to know the answers to.
Oh, I think I
Okay?
do want to know the answer to that one.
But I will die on that hill. Chicken and dumplings is the most overrated Southern food.
I will give you
all
this.
time.
Your mom's chicken and dumplings, probably terrible. When somebody makes them right, they are freaking delicious. So, sorry about you.
See, Jeff knew.
Sorry about your
yes, it is a texture thing. It's
Mhm.
soggy bread, and I don't do soggy bread. It's
Yeah.
disgusting.
So artist brought up biscuits and gravy, which is my signature dish if I have one, if somebody likes to cook. But my daughter Bella, who works here when she's
Yep.
home, shout out Bella.
Cheers to Bella.
She mentioned that sausage gravy and biscuits is just wet flour on top of dry flour, which is kind of an interesting
Now that's interesting.
thing. Yeah, because a biscuit is dry flour and gravy is wet flour, and it's just kind of a weird deal, but it's delicious.
Flour
See,
squared.
Yep, we had one of those things. We called it shit on a shingle. I don't know if that's the actual term.
It
Probably
is.
not.
Two
Yeah.
pieces of toast with sausage gravy on top of it. Also disgusing.
Should
By the
be
way.
chip beef gravy for real.
Yeah.
SOS.
Did anybody else? Am I alone in the shit on a shingle? Did anybody else have SOS when
Yeah.
you were a kid? You
They
did,
have,
right?
they have it at Miller's sometimes.
They have
Miller's has
They have
SOS.
SOS.
Uh-huh.
at Miller's.
I need you to text Dusty.
Okay.
It's an off menu item now, but it was going back in the day. They used to have the.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
So I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
Kristen's army dad made SOS.
Okay.
Had it in the Navy all the time. Brandy grew up on SOS.
Okay.
Wow. There's a lot
Wow.
more trailer park kids than I knew.
Yeah. Good point.
Do we need to put SOS on the menu here?
Is it just like an open faced roast beef sandwich or something?
No, it's the true SOS that I know is chip beef gravy, which is like dried beef. Like that's
Okay.
why it's cheap and why they did it in the military. And then it's just a gravy that's on top of a piece of bread.
Huh.
So yeah.
So it doesn't have meat on it. It is literally just gravy and toast.
No, it's gravy. The
Yeah,
chipped
there's-
beef is in the gravy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's
So
not
it's
my
like when-
favorite.
Like when you make roast and you
Yep.
take the leftovers and you put it
Yeah.
on a piece of bread and put
Yeah.
some gravy on
Yeah.
it. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little open face
Yeah.
sandwich.
I love that.
But it's so again, it's a texture thing.
Yeah.
Artists had us, man, I'm so surprised that everybody still makes SOS.
Yeah. Huh.
Oh, and Kev's on it. So apparently they all agree with you, Kev.
All right.
Oh, see, there it is.
Yeah.
Thank you, Christine.
Yeah.
See, I feel seen. It's mushy bread.
Mushy bread.
That's why you
It's
got
a-
to toast it first.
It's absolutely a texture thing.
That's why you toast it.
She's
first.
talking about SOS, not about chicken and dumplings.
Well, I'm talking about SOS, biscuits and gravy, chicken and dumplings, all mushy bread particles. Whoa,
Okay.
whoa, whoa.
All right.
Which I've never figured out because I do like dipping bread in things.
Then comes time to get soggy.
That's just it.
Oh,
You keep
bread
the
bowls.
texture.
Bread bowls are awesome.
Oh, chili, and this is going to be its own topic.
Yeah.
But chili is one of my favorite things to eat in the winter.
Yeah.
In the fall, we'll have a great chili here, by the way. Most Texans like to think that there's no beans in chili.
Okay.
Okay. I happen to love beans and chili, and that is also a hill I will die on.
Yeah.
Because the chili with no beans is what you put on a hot dog, and
Yeah.
that makes it a chili dog.
Agreed. I do
But
agree with that.
Beans and chili, if you're eating it just for the chili,
Yeah.
gotta put beans in it, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know who said that had to be a Texas
We
thing.
found some common ground here. I'm just as surprised as
beans?
everybody else is.
Yeah, no sloppy joes. Ugh.
Oh yeah.
Jesse, stuffing. Stuffing is my least favorite Thanksgiving food. I'll never touch it. I won't eat it. That is literally soggy bread
Mhm.
cooked in the innards of a bird's ass.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Mhm.
That's chili
Dude.
beans, not chili.
I knew as soon as you started talking about beans and chili,
Yep.
it was going to be a hot sports opinion.
Yeah.
We're going to get the debate going.
Well, Shad says that's chili beans, and RIP to my Aunt Wordna because my Aunt Wordna was famous for her chili beans, but I just simply called it chili.
Yeah.
Beans have to go in chili. Nicole,
Yeah.
we agree yet
Agreed.
again. Beans, true Texan, and I have to have beans.
Yep.
Beans and spaghetti. What?
Yeah,
Spaghetti noodles
Beans?
in chili.
pasta. Yeah, that's the up north way.
That's
So,
up north though. That like
that's-
Cincinnati.
Well,
Like the long
Cincinnati
spaghetti
chili
noodles?
Cincinnati chili is completely
Cincinnati
different.
chili's different. They put it over.
It's a plate of
Spaghetti noodles.
spaghetti that you top with sauce that has like cinnamon and chocolate, and I love it personally. That's a very controversial take up there, but
Interesting.
we grew up with chili where you just throw some spaghetti in there too, as well as beans. But
Now- I do love like pasta fagioli soup that has noodles in it and it is very chili like,
Chili.
right?
Yeah.
Well, all the
It's the same
veggies, the
thing.
meat stuff. So,
But it's
Okay.
not spaghetti noodles.
right.
no,
Yeah.
that's
Like,
different.
when I went to Cincinnati, the first time I ever like, hey, we're gonna go out for chili. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's
Yeah.
go. Spaghetti noodles and then
That's
topped with
disgusting.
like a
Spaghetti
bean-
noodles
like a
topped
chili.
with bean chili.
Yeah.
And beans are optional, by the way. They're not in the chili.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beans are one of the toppings you can get.
Huh.
What?
All right.
Man,
learned
beans
something
are
every day.
weird in the Midwest.
Yeah.
You Midwesterners are just weird. Beans and chili, chili mac.
Yes.
Okay, that's
Dude.
just hamburger helper. Is that the same thing? Hamburger helper is
Sure.
basically chili mac, right?
Yeah. Agreed.
Chili without beans is like canned dog food.
I think that's fair. Jordan, I think we also have found some common ground. Because you're right. Without the beans, it really is just what goes on a hot dog. That makes
Exactly.
a chili dog.
Exactly.
But it's not like you can't just like eat a whole bowl of it with no beans. There's like you need 6 bowls to get full.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we need to ask somebody because I don't know where Texans started coming up with don't put beans in chili.
I don't know. Probably on the chuck wagon. They couldn't carry the beans
Yeah.
with them. And
Chili mac and cheese,
I can Google that for you.
crumbled crackers on top of chili.
Yeah.
I actually used to do that.
yeah.
It's a good texture thing. And it's
so much
crispy
so
and
that
crumbles.
the premium brand came out with those little tiny crackers that you could buy and sprinkle
Yep.
on.
Oyster crackers.
Yeah, oyster crackers. I will tell you, Chris, we need Commonwealth comfort soups to make it through the winter. Man, that sounds like a great idea.
And guess what our
Huh.
2 wives are eating and just brought up right now?
Yeah.
This is It's on special if you haven't seen it. We're trying to keep it in stock. It is wildly popular right now. Oh yeah, there's Cam. Hey, let's go to Chili Cam. Chili Cam.
I took a
You're
bite
in Chili
of my
Cam.
toast.
Dang it, Carrie. So
Your toast will not have a giant bite taken out of it like
yes,
that.
I did.
That's
and if it
extra.
does, it was Carrie. So you dipped and then
you
ate
dip
it.
it.
Okay, but it's
Look, it's
got
that.
So this is smoked poblano chicken corn chowder.
Yeah, that's
Chowder.
Chowder.
Say it right. Okay.
Chowder. So that's already here. It's incredible, and I think it kind of goes with cold weather, and probably now that I smelled it too,
Yeah.
have that for the third day in a row.
Yeah, it is delicious.
We were hoping Elijah would chime in because he is the hashtag today, Joe.
That's right. Hashtag Elijah.
Yep. Everybody wins.
Nice word.
No, not everybody. We only have one bottle. By the way,
Help me out. What you just need a little Coke Zero. That's
yeah,
all.
that's little ice.
No. Little ice, Coke Zero, please.
Care of Michael Dunn, One and Done with Budget Blinds. This incredible bottle, Elijah Craig Single Barrel 1789. It's a private barrel select, 129 proof. It's going to one lucky winner in about 10 minutes.
Dang right. Wow. Hey, we're getting through the show today.
Oh, 36 minutes. Yeah.
But yes, agree. Comfort soup is awesome, especially when it's cold.
Yep.
Little chilly outside. Love it.
Tell you what we had last night though was that working man ribeye right on the side of the fire pit.
Yep. That was
That was not a
phenomenal.
bad kind of cold weather thing.
Yeah.
Are you I know you drink coffee typically in the mornings. Are you a toddy guy? Are you
Nope.
Are you a hot cocktail person? Any type of hot drink besides coffee in the morning?
If I'm not feeling well, I'll do like a hot tea,
Yeah.
like the medicine ball tea from Starbucks. Other than that, I'm not really a hot drink guy.
No.
Coffee is it.
See, I love a good toddy.
Mm.
Little honey, little bourbon, little lemon juice.
Yeah.
I really don't think that you can go wrong. Wow. And Elijah just got in from Vancouver.
Vancouver.
Vancouver is a chilly bee. Does the bottle come with a VIP table at the bar?
Is that a Coke Zero? G? Huh. All right. Probably need to do some maintenance on the gun up
Yeah,
there.
heard that. Heard that. There it was. Not a Googler, I'm a reader. Apologies. Come on. We have a professional Googler here. That's the bear.
The bear.
Yeah.
That's his
Literally what he
literal
does.
job. We haven't given anything to Google yet, but
Nope.
he's just known everything off the top of his head.
Elijah says bourbon and hot chocolate. Now,
Huh.
I do love hot chocolate. Kids love hot chocolate.
Yeah. I would say that's a hot drink that I'll have, especially like when you're skiing or something,
Yeah,
when you come off the
yeah.
mountain. Now,
Yeah.
skiing and come off the mountain and they have a chili bread bowl. Now we're talking about like perfect moments.
Man,
Love that.
I'll tell you what, my hatred for soggy bread, that may be where it stops because the outside of the bread bowl still stays
Yep.
crispy, so
Yep.
you can pick it off and dip it in the chili.
Mhm.
I do love chili in a bread bowl. Maybe that's my one thing.
Yeah.
Hot cider and bourbon? Oh, well, that's a toddy. Come on, Jordan. Jeez. Oh, is this the greatest drink of winter?
100%.
I think it is, Jared. I think it is.
I think we might have an update for everybody
Yeah, do we?
on
Okay.
Commonwealth
All right.
bourbon eggnog.
Well, hey, when better to talk about that than in the midst of cold weather drinking talk.
Commonwealth eggnog will be available. The first bottles for purchase on the 25th,
25th of
Monday of November.
November.
That is the Monday of Thanksgiving week. Normally, we start at Black Friday.
Yeah.
Okay. Let everybody get out and about and go shopping. But we thought, if your families or anything like ours, that sometimes it's just a little bit easier to put up with them.
Yep.
If you had a little eggnog, right?
Or maybe it creates memories, blah, blah, whatever. But
Or cancels them out.
or cancels them out.
Yep.
Right. What you forget about.
And I do feel like we are prepped and primed to set a record for bourbon eggnog bottle sales
Oh, yeah.
this year.
Oh, yeah. So seriously, we have a full commercial kitchen
Yep.
now.
Yep.
We're not having to make it off-site
Nope.
anymore.
At your house, in your
Yeah.
kitchen.
We have a health inspected kitchen that we're
Yes,
making it out
very
this
clean down
year.
there.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we've got like industrial blenders and all the things.
Yep.
So if you want to do like a case for like gifts to
Ooh,
people,
wow, did you just go
or
there?
if you want to do a couple of cases, maybe to give out to people at the company party or as a gift, we got you covered. Okay. We are going to make,
Chris.
I think the technical term is a shit ton of
Yes.
eggnog this year.
Yep.
So hop on the train.
Ken says memories are overrated. I agree with you.
Yeah. Agree, Ken.
Eggnog, yes. Ken,
Yes.
man, maybe before announcing it, we should have had a reservation system in place.
Yeah.
Can we reserve a few bottles? Renee, stay tuned to your socials. Yes,
Yep.
there will be a way to reserve your
100%.
bottles.
Hey, with cold weather,
Yep.
Poor Choices sweatshirts just got
Ooh.
put out today.
Oh,
Ooh.
poor choices. So we're getting all the fall lines kind of coming out
Yeah.
there. I know we've got some new hoodies that are in production. Some fun things happening in and around there.
Yep.
Man, maybe I have to change my favorite drink to eggnog.
Well, I used to dislike eggnog with a passion.
Same.
I could not drink
It's
it
gross.
until I had our eggnog. And I've heard a lot of people last year said that. They're like, oh, no thanks, I'm not an eggnog person. And what was our response? Well, you haven't had this eggnog. Like,
Yep.
try it, a little taste. We were giving away, we were like kind of like a crack dealer last year. Just giving away a little sip, and then we knew they were hooked.
Yep.
We'll keep doing that this year.
Yeah.
Not being a crack dealer, being an eggnog dealer.
Well, apparently all the crackheads on this channel right now are fiending
Yep.
for that eggnog.
Yep.
And I don't blame you.
Artist, good question. We've got the non-hoodie poor
Crew,
choices,
just a crew
the
neck.
crews right now.
Sweatshirt.
But yes, you will see hoodies also with various logos. Maybe a
things.
Big Deck Energy hoodie.
Ooh,
Just saying. Just saying. Maybe happen. Maybe not. Maybe
Big
sell that.
Deck hoodie.
Yeah.
Man, because you know where you could wear it.
Yeah.
Outside on the big deck.
Yeah.
With all the giant outside heaters.
Yeah.
Man, talking about it makes me even more excited
Yeah.
about what the fall and winter
Yeah.
are going to look like.
I totally agree. Totally agree.
And speaking of eggnog, I figured out the pro move because when we bought some from our friends in Georgetown, our Golden Rule buddies, and this was right when COVID kind of shut everything down. And we went out towards the end of the year. So I remember it being chilly. And your wife booked us what I can only describe as a former Dairy Queen in Bandera, Texas.
Yes.
Do you remember this?
Oh yeah.
Where your pulse ox was 86 and
Yep.
you almost died?
Yeah. I do remember that.
Yeah.
Had quite the case of the COVID.
Yep.
I was recovering from.
Meanwhile, I was outside pouring eggnog in my coffee.
Yeah.
So if you like sweetened coffee, like if you're a cream and sugar person, pour a little eggnog in your morning, Joe.
Yeah. Good point.
It's the absolute pro move
That is a
to
pro
do
move.
it, and nobody can really smell the booze on your breath. Allegedly,
It's perfect.
it's absolutely a perfect way to drink at work. Big Deck, poor choices. Yep.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Oh, Big Back Energy. Now, our kids call us Big Backs
Yeah.
all the time now.
Yeah. They do.
Yep.
And each other and everybody else all the time. Everybody's a big bag. Everybody.
Wow, Elijah, you may have just made another one of our
Hashtag big bag
Hashtags.
energy.
Big Back Energy. Crap. My son apparently created a Facebook account. Now he's chiming in.
Oh, hey, congratulations on doing something by yourself for once. Nice job.
Then Tony, you're gonna love eggnog. Coquito better than eggnog and nice with coffee too. Jorge, I don't know what coquito is, but nothing is better than our eggnog. If you think so,
Prove it. Come
Prove
on.
it. Well, on the
Coquito.
25th. What is
Kevin,
I'm live Googling it already.
we need some assistance over here from the Bears.
Coquito?
He's also
It's coconut cream, evaporated milk. That's a Puerto Rican coconut. No.
Oh, I got that Puerto Rican hair.
we
It's
have
a Puerto
actually had coquito
in St.
If you
Thomas.
remember?
Yeah, God.
Is that the white stuff that I drank from a random stranger to get us across the ferry?
Wow.
Yes.
That I would not. I'd cut that clip that
Yeah.
you just said.
Yeah.
No, it happened.
Hey, it happened because it was the last ferry leaving.
It happened.
And
Yeah.
we didn't know that you had to buy a round trip ticket. It was the 4th of July 2 years ago. And we went over to St. John's, maybe?
St.
Went over to
John's.
St. John's for their big deal that they do, Carnival. And then we were trying to get back. And the line just to even get to the ferry was really, really long. We found a way to cut in. And then we realized, like, the panic starts setting in because we did not have a return ticket to be on the ferry. So
Oh my.
we did some convincing.
Yeah.
We did some fake arguing and fake yelling and fighting.
Yep.
We
We
did
know.
some friend making.
We did.
And guess what?
Got our asses
Got
across
our asses
the
on
water.
that ferry.
Woo!
Nice.
Dang right.
I'm telling you. And okay, I can't show that, Elijah.
Nope.
And yes, I know what I said, Stank. I know what I said.
Yeah.
But it got us across the ferry, okay?
It did.
And I do remember it now. He did call it Coquito.
Coquito.
I just never knew what it was called.
Yeah. And I will say, even though it was a little bit lukewarm because it'd been sitting in the back of that guy's truck all day.
It's like these,
That's
it's like
good.
these companies that have an unplugged freezer selling steaks.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the same.
Yeah.
I think it's the same guy.
Hey, look, we're still here. We didn't die. Okay. We didn't even really
We
get
didn't
sick.
die. No.
That
Yes.
much.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing you didn't spit out the white stuff because you would have made it across the ferry.
That's true.
No.
Very
Still be
true.
there.
You never spit it out.
Right. Yeah.
No, it's not.
The Coquito or any drink really.
Right.
Challenge accepted. All right, Jorge's coming in. Challenge
Coquito.
accepted. 25th. And yes, we will. Who did I see up here asking for that? Jesse. Yes, it's all house made. Our bourbon eggnog.
Yep.
It's also boozy. There is not a non-alcoholic version. I'm
Right.
sorry. Well, I'm not sorry.
No, don't be sorry
Because
at
I
all.
think it's what
because
makes
that's
it
what
great.
makes it
Yeah.
so delicious.
There's a link. Hey, look at the bear.
Look at
Come
the
up here with
bear.
link.
Click that link on what is
Yeah.
Coquito. I mean, not you.
No,
Everybody
I
else
can't
watching
do
that's
that.
on the computers.
No. How about poor choices on the big deck?
Okay.
Hey, it was Chris. Chris
It
was
was-
the one that said it. Our wives are
I'm
like,
just reading
they
it.
didn't know they could be more disappointed in us.
Yes.
And then we proved it.
And no, exactly, Rebecca. I did not die.
Did not die.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Dude, I think I had one. Did I have one more? Nope, that was it. But we do need to talk about, there's a lot of things going on in the next 2 weeks.
Okay.
A lot going
All
on.
right. Let's go through it. What we got?
So we did learn that on the 25th, Thanksgiving week, on the 25th, eggnog is available that Monday.
That Monday.
Okay? Maybe we'll even have a takeout window, right? And just send Chris with his little leprechaun legs running back and forth.
That'd be a great idea.
Park the Poor Choices trailer just out in the front and let people have a drive-through window for eggnog.
I actually don't hate that.
Not a bad idea,
We
right?
can figure that out somewhere.
I'm so smart. I'm definitely the smartest one here.
We'll think about that. We'll put some
Okay.
links to that idea.
Yeah, but also I do like Poor Choices on the big deck.
Yeah.
Hoodie idea. Next week is October something.
Yeah.
Halloween is the following week, but next Saturday, so a week from tomorrow. That is, correct me if I'm wrong, the 26th.
Okay.
26th.
All right.
We've got a guy, Nashville musician, moved down to Austin not too long ago. He's a friend of one of our members and got this referral from Joel. Name is Andy Davis. Go YouTube Andy Davis.
Okay.
He is live and in concert. This dude is a G. Soul, blues, music, sounds like a even better version of Jason Mraz. A
Ooh.
little bluesier.
Okay.
Incredible. Tickets are available online on our website, CommonwealthTX.com or the Commonwealth Texas, however you'd like to find that. So we have that concert
Okay.
Saturday.
That is a week from tomorrow.
That is a week from tomorrow.
Got it. Okay.
We, for Halloween, are taking the Poor Choices trailer on the road.
Yes,
yep.
we are.
Yep. So if you find yourself, what's that neighborhood called?
Lakewood Estates.
Lakewood Estates. If you find yourself in the Lakewood Estates area, very safe place to take kids trick or treating.
Yep.
Also a great place to adult trick or treat, if you know what I mean. Okay.
I think they know what you mean.
We'll be slinging the booze from the Poor Choices trailer. So happy Halloween to all the adults.
The Aggie game.
Damn it. Apparently, well, that's not here. But yes, the Aggies have a blackout game. We're going to beat the hell out of LSU. We got to win this weekend first. Then the 29th, okay, the 29th
Yeah.
is the Pants Party.
Ooh.
This will launch on social this afternoon, okay?
I
We'll put
was
it out to
not
members first.
as. It's not fair. I was not as excited or looking forward to the Pants Party until last week.
Yep.
We got Tyler shared his Pantalones Reposado with us,
Oh, man.
and it was fantastic.
Oh,
It was
man.
so good. And I'm not a tequila guy.
Nope.
It was fantastic. So I will definitely buy several bottles
Yep.
at the Pantalones Pants Party because that shot is good.
Yep. And here it is. Pants Party, October 29th from 6 to 8 p.m. It's Pantalones Tequila. This is Matthew McConaughey in collaboration with his wife. I'm not just the hugest fan of most celebrity liquors,
Yeah.
personally. A couple of them do it right.
Like George Clooney. but
Yeah.
stuff is
Casamigos
sweet.
is
It's not
the
good.
devil's ass water.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. It's fine. We have it if you happen to like it.
Yeah, if you happen to like Devil's Ass Water, come on
Yeah,
down.
wait,
I'll pour you a
yeah.
big old glass.
Come on down for Devil's Ass Water.
Yeah. Apparently we're adding it to the menu now. I
Go
like
have
the name.
Devil's Ass Water.
That's the 29th.
Okay.
DJ Sammy G.
Oh, Sammy G.
On the ones and twos. With a giant video board.
Okay.
It is going to be a party. It'll be out in the east
That's for the
yard.
Pantalones?
That's for Pantalones. It's a
Right.
pants party
Okay.
with a special prize for the best pants. I mean, has to be, right? So do your Amazon shopping, go to John Daly's website, get his loudmouth pants. Okay.
And we talked about this last week. Don't be wearing chaps up here.
Nope.
Chaps are not pants.
Correct. They are always assless.
Yep.
We found that out.
Mm-hmm.
So they do not count as
Inappropriate.
pants. Yeah,
To wear out in public,
correct.
allegedly.
Allegedly. And then the following Saturday, we've got the kickoff of $2 Cowboy,
Oh,
a collaborative effort from local musicians. I'm not going to tell all their names yet.
no.
Local collaboration of musicians that have formed this local super group.
You will know these people.
You will know these people. So that's the following. I think that's November 2nd. Can someone check that? November 2.
I don't have it on my calendar.
November 2 should be
I don't think.
2 weeks from this
I think
Saturday.
it's on there.
I hope. Is that right?
It's, what have been,
Yeah, November 2nd. That's a Saturday.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Yes.
Yeah. Thanks for listening.
Yep.
Okay. So a lot of things happening in the
Dude.
next 2 weeks.
And it coincides with cooler weather. It coincides with some little menu features. Coincides with some drink specials.
Yep.
Come on.
God, cooler weather, dude. It just kind of changes everything.
Colder weather. Great song.
I get to wear an old white guy vest with shirts now.
Yeah.
Like this is how you know that colder weather has approached. You see all the old white guys wearing vests to
Well,
things.
unless you're ginger and you run hot, then you just
Yeah.
wear a t-shirt
Normal
and you're
t-shirt.
not sweating like crazy all day.
Yep. Exactly. Did someone say ass water?
No.
It's not for sale yet.
No.
Is the fire pit table first come, first serve? That is a great question. And yes, it is.
Yep.
We have 2 of them in the East Yard right now. We're probably going to stack up a few more.
Yeah.
But in the next couple of days, we will actually have the big giant heaters out there in
Yep.
both yards to stay warm or wear a vest, right?
Great point, Kevin.
Oh, this one?
Yep.
There it is. Google says the number 1 sign of male pattern whiteness is making a scratch sound
Yeah,
after
sure.
mentioning a DJ.
Yeah.
Chicka, chicka, chicka. Who does?
Yeah,
Because you have to listen to your headphones.
just whatever.
Uh-huh.
Say like the same with the.
Calendar coming up. Yes, that's a great idea too, Elijah. It will all be listed out for you guys to sign up for. We like to have a head count so we know how to plan.
Heck yeah.
Okay. So right now, get your hashtags in. Let me see, Josh, how many?
How many entrants?
49.
49. Okay.
And we've got 50 people online. So one person online has not.
Come on.
Hashtag Elijah.
Hashtag Elijah.
We're about to give this away.
Probably your son.
Yeah. It probably is. He doesn't know the hashtags.
Yeah.
He also wants Pitbull to play at Commonwealth.
Oh,
It's Mr. 205. Very good, right? Because when you
Is that the male pattern whiteness thing that's
Yes,
coming out?
exactly. Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. You know what else I like about cold weather, especially in a deer stand? The hand warmers.
Ooh, yeah.
Get the little hand warmers.
In chilly, but your hands
Yeah.
stay warm.
I also think somehow it probably gives you some form of cancer.
Probably.
Like it doesn't feel like things should get that hot when you hold it in your hands.
Yeah.
Cold weather football is also great.
Cold weather football
Cold
is
weather
great.
football. Next week we're gonna have some Thanksgiving talk.
Yeah.
Maybe we just make a batch of eggnog and just start dealing crap.
Just whoever's up here in the live studio audience. gets
Whoever's
to,
in the live studio audience
Okay.
can, maybe partake in some eggnog
Yeah. Next Friday at noon.
at noon.
All right. I like it.
Shut up, Danny. It's not going to be hot until February. Okay, here we go. We're about to draw this thing. Josh,
Yeah.
you have draw cam over
Going a
there.
little early.
Here we go. Now there's 51. There we go. Team members cannot win unless it's me. I also did not win. Here we go. You ready?
Yep.
We are about to draw. Let's draw.
All right. Remember, don't get too excited. Pauses at the end, right before you win.
No!
Oh,
Stephanie Shaft.
Nice.
Oh, hot dang. Stephanie Shaft. Now we need to see a thumbs up. Okay? We need to see a thumbs up.
And no, it can't be from you, Jordan. It has to be from her.
Yep, correct. Ooh, because we may just be turning around and giving the bottle. Well, the rule is she has to pick it up by next Friday.
Right.
Okay?
OMG.
Looky,
Thumbs
who
up.
won. Looky,
Now
looky,
next
who
we're
won.
going to see the I never win anything.
Yep. Oh, there it is.
Hey,
Yeah.
you're not even old enough to
Exactly.
take this from here, dumb
21
dumb.
and up and must be this tall
Yeah.
to partake.
You lose twice.
Well, Kevin, you're part of the programming now.
Right.
So
All right.
Yeah.
that's it.
You're kind of exempt.
Yep. Okay. And
Yeah.
of course, Jordan.
Yeah.
Stephanie's
Jordan,
husband.
maybe, do some dishes, some laundry, clean up around the house. Maybe you get a little nip or two here
We got shafted.
of
Do you think Jordan says that?
this.
No, I don't want to go there.
We got shafted.
Yeah. Or
No.
you got shafted. No, we don't want to go there. I didn't see my name. It was in there, Elijah. I
Yeah,
promise.
I saw it.
It's
for
in
sure.
the hashtag.
Yeah.
So it was
It was
there.
there.
Absolutely. Oh, well, dang.
All right.
Maybe we'll be back on our A game next Friday.
Yeah.
We won't drink playing golf 2 days in front of Friday's broadcast.
so that's a good idea.
Yep. I just mooch off of other people's winnings. It's been a great community. This is
Yeah.
perfect.
It's a good
Thank
point.
you, Chris. Flattery will get you everywhere.
Yeah. And if you're up here in the live studio audience next Friday at noon, it will get you a taste of eggnog.
Woo!
Just saying.
Do I have to make eggnog though? I guess we have to make the private batch.
Oh, I'll make it.
I guess I need chef to order 80 eggs.
Well, yeah, we probably do make an entire batch because we'll
Yeah.
probably go through more than just a bottle.
There's
up
no
there.
doubt.
So Yeah.
There's no doubt.
we're gonna.
Next week we're having Thanksgiving talk.
Yes.
We've got a couple of other things, but stay tuned. The Pants Party will release to the general public today via email first and then on socials. $2 Cowboy tickets should be available live this weekend.
Yep.
Andy Davis tickets for the 26th are available online already. Gosh, lots of things.
Lots of dates.
Stay tuned for your email. If you're not on our email list, get there right now. Go there to our website and you'll just sign up. It's really, really easy. Anything else? bro?
Wow. You out of breath? You all right?
It was that one weird cigar we smoked in the middle
Yeah.
of the good cigars.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Still has my lungs burning a little bit.
So I guess technically we had 4.5 cigars each because that one,
Correct.
neither one of us finished because
No.
that was going to end very,
Yeah.
very, very poorly.
Remember that time that Chris stepped on my full Perdomo champagne? No, my
it was
Monte
your
Cristo.
Monte Cristo white label that he stepped on.
Yikes.
Smushed it.
Now I think Chris all over again.
Yeah.
FTG OTP, y'all. Josh,
All right,
let's
listen.
leave it like we started it.
For the good of the people.
That's how we do it. See you guys tonight. Cheers.
Cheers.